Hello everyone and welcome to this video. My name is Miss Huda and I teach Java programming. In this video I'm going to show you how to create a JTable in a graphical user interface JFrame form. So I have here created a form called the table JFrame and it is of type JFrame as we used to do. Here I'm going to the palette, I'm selecting table, dragging and dropping this table as simple as this. If you want to change the name of this table, just click on it and go to properties code, and here you can change the name of the table in the code, and I will call it my table. Notice here that by default you have 4 rows and 4 columns for this table. You can change that by clicking on this table, going to properties and selecting model, the 3 dots here, and here you can see that you have 4 columns. Here you have the title of each column, the type that is stored in each column, and if this column can be edited or not. So we can change that. So here I'm going to change the title of my first column and make it the name of my student, and here I'm going to make it the ID of my student, and here I will make it the GPA of my student. You can add more columns if you want, or delete if you don't need them. I will not need more than 3 columns. Also I can change the type that is stored in each column. Here I will make it a string, here I will make it a string, and here I will select the double, and I will leave editable checked and just click OK. So here you have 3 columns, the name, the ID, and the GPA. So how if we want to populate this table? So we will go to the source and we will go to the constructor of the JFrame, and we will start populating the table. I will type my table dot set value at, and then I will give it the name Ahmed and select 0 for the row number, 0 for the column number. Let's run this code and see what happens. So if you run, you will find out that Ahmed was added to row number 0 and column number 0. This is just like a 2-dimensional array where here the element is at 0 and 0. So we still need to add the ID and the GPA. The ID will be at 0 and 1 and GPA will be at 0 and 2. So let's copy this. So ID will be at 0 and 1 and GPA will be at 0 and 2. And let's run again and see. So this is Ahmed's name, his ID, and his GPA. Of course I can edit this value if I need it. Okay, so let's add another row. We will add Ali at row 1 column 0, his ID at row 1 column 1, and his GPA at row 1 column 2. So let's run. So here the second row is Ali. Just like we can set a value, we can also get a value at a certain position. So here, for example, I can inquire about the value here that is supposed to be a string from my table. Get value at 0 and 0. So here I'm inquiring about the value that is located in 0 and 0, and I expect it to be a string. So this value will come back as Ahmed because Ahmed was stored, the string Ahmed was stored at 0 and 0. If I need to know which row is currently selected, so simply I write int row equals my table dot get selected row. So if I select a row, this will return the number of the rows selected starting from 0. If no row is selected, this number is going to be 0. So the selection happens only if you select a row like this. So this row is going to be returned as 1. That's it for this video. Thank you for listening.